These guys did the same thing that I did, but did it way better. So like Pokemon cards,
Yeah.
they're selling you cardboard, but they're selling you cardboard through a story, right? They tell you the story of all the, since I really run Facebook ads, I have a Facebook group and we're up to like 27,000 members now, which is great. But when I was like starting, I had this Facebook group and I was just asking them questions like every day. Pretty much kit idea came from somebody in our group. It wasn't really an idea that I had that like makes me seem all genius. Like I just asked people like, what do you want? And then eventually asking them that enough and enough, good ideas really come through. And Facebook, like if you look at how they distribute your news feed, it's like if you post from your page itself, you're never going to get views. But if you have it dedicates, I think like 30%, or it's like some large amount of the Facebook feed to groups. So like you get a lot more reach that way. And a lot of people are posting testimonials. Like they're just like, hey, I had success, doing this today with this product. One thing that really kind of leveled me up a lot was with our adventure kit, the 30 Days Lost in Space. It's when we first were selling kits, we just had a box of parts and a bunch of projects and like a list that they could fill out or do. And nobody went through it. Nobody like enjoyed our ebooks. And I spent a lot of time on those ebooks. I was like, dang, nobody's going through like our digital bonuses. But what we did was we added a story to it, right? So it's like you're trapped on this rock and you've crashed your spaceship and now you have to repair your spaceship one part at a time in order to like get off and get home. So you need to like repair the lights, repair the motors and stuff like that. So
wow,
that really hooked people into going through the 30-day challenge. So
yeah. And I mean, you even brought on like an actual STEM teacher to sort of be behind this, or like a sort of the face of the educational side of it. And I think that's so smart, bro.
At first, everybody that's wanting to do this, do it yourself, and then prove the concept, and then go and hire somebody to do it. Because you want a really quick minimal viable product. Ours sucked at first. It was okay, like it worked and it taught the things, but it was nowhere near where it is now. Like it's been years of us, getting feedback and improving our product based on that feedback. But it's really it's something anyone can do. Like I saw an ad today for an otter like knitting kit, so you can like knit an otter, because I'm like following this otter fan page because I think they're cute. But like that's such a good way to turn yarn into like a unique offer that no one else is really offering, and then sell yarn for $20 when it's really like $1 worth of material.
Right, because you have the instructions behind it and this little like experience.
Yeah, that they can't really get anywhere else, right? And then like that's the same thing. I've got these next to me. I realized this too. These guys did the same thing that I did, but did it way better. So like Pokemon cards, they're selling you cardboard, but they're selling you cardboard through a story, right? They tell you the story of all the, they got the whole media franchise with it, but now they're able to sell a penny cardboard piece for like $4 or $5 a pack and scale it to millions.
Yeah, and some are like worth millions now, which is crazy. Yeah. Like, how does that happen? Wow, bro, that's incredible. I'm just okay. So you mentioned something about how it took a while to get here, because that's I'm sure the people are watching this and even me hearing it, I'm like, holy shit! Like, how do you just think of that? But what's some advice I guess you can give to the people that are just starting and they see where you're at now and they're like, oh, I don't know how I can even relate to that. But you started in a similar place. Like this was an AliExpress product to begin with that you just like iterated on.
Yep. So the little hack is having a community. So since I really run Facebook ads, I have a Facebook group and we're up to like 27,000 members now, which is great. But when I was like starting, I had this Facebook group and I was just asking them questions like every day. And I don't remember exactly the scenario, but this pretty much kit idea came from somebody in our group and was like, hey, it'd be cool if you like told a story of like, it was like some related story or whatever, but like we were able to like piece it together from everything that like our customers were telling us to do. So like it wasn't really an idea that I had that like makes me seem all genius. Like I just asked people like, what do you want? And then eventually asking them that enough and enough, like, good ideas really come through, and some suck, some are really good.
Right. But that's very smart. And building a community, like there's so many benefits to that, even outside of just like the feedback, but that's just like an asset, of people that are gonna, hype you up, buy over and over again. There's just so many benefits. So I'm glad that you were doing that. I know like other brands that are doing that as well, and they seem to have like the highest returning customer rate, the highest profit margins because of the high returning customer rate. It's crazy.
Yeah, because Facebook, like if you look at how they distribute your news feed, it's like if you post from your page itself, you're never going to get views or likes or
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. But if you have it dedicates, I think like 30%, or it's like some large amount of the Facebook feed to groups. So like you get a lot more reach that way. And a lot of people are posting testimonials. Like they're just like, hey, I had success with, doing this today with this product. And then it's just constant testimonials too. And it's like an echo chamber if you got a good product, and it's really
Right.
cool.
So that's another thing about product development. How did you guys go about it? Like you just, you've been in contact with different manufacturers. Have you run through like a lot of sampling, and how difficult was that process to get to where you're at now?
It actually wasn't like that bad. Like we just sent them a parts list,
Mm-hmm.
like a sourcing agent over there, and we sent him a parts list, and he was able to put it all together. And he did a really good job. So I'm lucky to have the team that I have. And then we've tried other manufacturers as well and got samples and stuff because we want to be a little bit more sturdy. One of our problems is we just can't get enough inventory when we're scaling. Like we've got back order on our site right now and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. So we're testing other suppliers, but it seems to, very simple. You just send them a parts list and what you want. We're trying to get more fancy with the packaging now. And we got all these ideas and stuff. That's going to be a little bit harder to do, but looking forward to it.